Well, this is going to be a really quick video because honestly, the game itself, this game really doesn't necessarily matter too much in terms of what happened in it, as for what it means going forward. And also, it's enough too that I got some sores in my mouth that makes it kind of annoying to talk, so that doesn't help either. But the Giants lose again. No one's really surprised. They were kind of in it, but yeah, Aaron Rodgers is still Aaron Rodgers at the end of the day, and the Packers actually look like a decent team. Like, they actually are gonna make a playoff push. So the Giants, in my opinion, though, the saving grace of all this is that we are one of the biggest winners of this entire week, even though we lost, because all the other people that are around us in terms of draft position wise, they all won pretty much. The Dolphins did, the Redskins did. The Redskins, by the way, still technically in the playoff hunt. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. And the Bengals did too. So the Giants hold the second position in terms of draft stock. Like, where the draft pick will be, they will be in second as of right now. And we gotta play the Dolphins at some point. I mean, we still have to play 2 games against the Eagles. I don't know why the hell the NFL is doing that. Just okay. And also the Redskins too. 2 of those games, especially those 2, the Redskins and Dolphins, those are going to be really important for our draft position, and theirs as well. And the Bengals also have to play the Dolphins too, and they have to play the Browns twice, who not necessarily have looked good at all. They haven't lived up to the hype. They could beat them at some point theoretically. I mean, they took care of the Jets really easily, like yesterday, I guess. And the Giants are in a good spot. The last time we picked 2nd overall, you might have heard of him. A guy named Saquon Barkley. He's pretty good. You know who should also not be playing right now? Saquon Barkley. Let's face it, if the Giants are going to keep losing, don't start Saquon Barkley. I don't think he's necessarily 100% healed. I know they cleared him. I know he's been playing, but he hasn't been playing up to what he was before the injury. And you're talking about a guy that was one of the best running backs in the game last year. Baker Mayfield had one of the greatest quarterback rookie seasons of all time, and he still didn't win Rookie of the Year because Saquon was just that good. And Saquon Barkley just has not been the same. And the last thing we need is for him to get hurt in a meaningless game, re-aggravate it, and affect his career, potentially permanently. That's the last thing we need. As a fan base, as a team, and for Saquon himself, it'll be terrible. So don't start him. Like, kind of do what the Cardinals were doing with David Johnson, and we just don't play him. And potentially, the Giants could get Chase Young, which is what I would really, really want to happen. This guy's looking like a stud. When you potentially could win the Heisman as a defensive player, you know you're good. You know you're good. The last player to do it, to actually win the Heisman as a defensive player, was Charles Woodson. You might have heard about him. He was a really good player. Chase Young has the potential to be one of the greatest Giants, or I would say the best edge rusher we've had since Michael Strahan. Don't say that lightly, because we've had some good ones. We've had Justin Tuck, obviously, Oshie Umenyiora, JPP. I think he would be better than those guys if he lived up to potential-wise, which, of course, is tough, but he's looking like a monster out there. But the Bengals still have the number 1 overall pick, so it would be up to them to decide if they want to take the best player in the draft, Chase Young, which I think they would, or take Joe Burrow and get rid of Andy Dalton and don't have him as the franchise quarterback anymore. And Andy Dalton has been around for a long time, so I could see them drafting Joe Burrow first overall. I really could. And in that case, Chase Young would fall down to second overall. He'd fall right into the Giants' lap. But I don't think they would have the opportunity if that happens. So the Giants need the first overall pick if they want to get a potential franchise-altering player. I mean, think about it. The past 2 Super Bowl wins, the only championships I've been alive for, like in terms of like all my teams, pretty much, like the Mets. The Mets haven't won anything since I've been alive. The Devils, last time they did, actually, I was like 3 or 4, so I really remember it. So like the only ones I even physically like remember, the 07 Super Bowl winning team and the 2011 Super Bowl winning team. What were they built on? Defense. They shut teams down, especially 2007. I mean, 2007, they took it. They played one of the greatest teams of all time, and the team that was going to go 18. They were 18-0. Then through the playoffs, through the regular season, the dominant Patriots with Randy Moss and Tom Brady doing his thing. And what happened? They won. They beat one of the greatest teams of all time. I mean, last year, Michael Strahan, they had a killer defense. Defense wins championships. And what would be a great way to get this defense, which has been god-awful, to turn around? Get a fearsome edge rusher to pressure the quarterback. I mean, look at Nick Bosa. Look at the 49ers with Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa's been electric out there, and look where they are. They're one of the best teams. Yes, they lost to the Ravens. A lot of teams have lost to the Ravens. They're really good. Like, right now, I'm pretty sure, like, the betting favorite to win the Super Bowl. So, yeah, they're pretty damn good. Chase Young could be our Nick Bosa. He really could. He could be game-changing. And how would we be able to get him? Keep doing what we're doing. Just keep losing. Simple. Honestly, I'm expecting this team to lose, so I'm not even like sad about it anymore. I want Chase Young a lot. So, would it be cool to get wins on the board? Yeah, obviously. I mean, I want to see my teams win, but they aren't. The Giants aren't winning right now. They're not winning with this roster right now. I mean, last time we won was against Tampa Bay. So, yeah, I don't think winning right now is the best course of action. So right now, just gotta keep losing, honestly. I'm not gonna necessarily say I'm gonna be rooting for the team to lose, because I don't want to be in that mentality. Like, it feels like I don't want to just actively root against my teams at all. But it's not gonna hurt. It's not really gonna hurt, because in the grand scheme of things, it actually will work out better. I'm gonna cut it short here, because realistically, that's really all I gotta say right now, because it really more just so depends. The Dolphins game, see, I can see us losing the Dolphins, and I think I would be really upset about that, but it would be good, but I'm not going to be happy about it. So stay tuned for that game especially, but we still got to play the Eagles first and foremost, and I'd never want to lose to the Eagles ever, so I'm going to hope that we win at least that game, but somehow get second overall anyways. I'll see you guys later. Just leave a like and just like comment. Just let me know what you guys are thinking right now. Take care, guys.